This channel is for adults and not for kids. Right, Thor? No kids allowed. That's right. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. I just wanted to show off this little piece that I got. You know, it's funny, nowadays we see so much of upcoming toys coming out. You know, companies will release photos of the upcoming toys, and then the toys are solicited with pretty production photos, and you order, you know, you pre-order them and then you wait. And there's something kind of magical about just finding a toy that you knew nothing about, that you didn't know was coming. You know, there's something cool, and it reminds me of the old days of just going into a toy store and seeing something and you're like, wow, what the hell is that? You know, back in the old days, they never released any sort of like photos or anything of upcoming product. You know, maybe Star Wars toys would have something in their little catalogs, or, you know, new figures listed on the back of the action figure card. But it was always cool when you just walked in and discovered something that you had no idea was coming out. Well, I got that feeling when I was screwing around on Super 7's website and I saw this. And this is a cool little toy. It is the Astrozombie. It's part of their reaction line, and it is the Astrozombie. And I don't think it has anything to do with the 1968 Astrozombie movie. It's just a cool name, and it doesn't look like the Astrozombie in that film. Anyway, I liked it because it reminds me of those little skeleton necronauts that I made. If you watch my Fisher-Price episode, you can see some little undead astronauts that I made, and I named them the necronauts. I was going to hang on to this guy and then show him to you in like an all necronaut video, and I may do that in the future. I've got some other custom ones that I haven't shown you guys yet, and they're pretty cool. Anyway, let's get to this guy. This is the cool artwork for his card. That's awesome. He's got like this green head, and he's got like this lightsaber katana. The artwork here, I don't know if you guys are picking up on it, but it's reminiscent of the Fisher-Price space figures. If you look at the packages of the Fisher-Price figures, you have a guy in the foreground looking at you, and then you'll have the same guy in the background. And that is exactly like the Fisher-Price adventure people, like the outer space guys, all those little figures. That was their thing. So this is Super 7's nod to the Fisher-Price adventure people. Now the back looks sort of like a 1950s or 1960s retro sci-fi movie. It's very sort of robot monster, you know, sci-fi B movie looking. It's got really cool artwork of the Astrozombie. So he's basically a green skeleton in a black astronaut spacesuit with a flaming red katana. What's not to love, right? So, you know, these figures are tiny. Let's get a better look at him. His dome isn't exactly, you know, crystal clear. It's kind of foggy. Thor, stop doing that. So he's a... Hang on. It's a green skull. Even the control panel or whatever that is on his suit is very reminiscent of like the Fisher-Price Adventure people. You can put his little space helmet back on. Now, he was in 2 different colors. I don't remember what the other color was. You guys can look at it. It's at Super 7's website. But this was the color scheme that I liked, was the black one with the red lightsaber katana. And you know, he's just got 5 points of articulation like an old school Star Wars figure or Fisher-Price Adventure people. His legs move, his arms move, and his little head turns around. But it's a cool, simple little figure, and what I like about it is, like I said, it was just neat to sort of discover this figure from out of the blue. I think that's what I liked the most about him, was I didn't know anything about him. There was no cartoon or TV show or anything like that. I just stumbled across him by accident. And I thought, that's a cool little monster for my desk at work. So, after this weekend, when I go back to work, he's gonna go with me and sit up on my desk. The only thing I would have changed, I would have liked it if the dome wasn't so opaque. If it was more crystal clear, I would have liked that. I wonder if there's anything I can like rub on it or buff it out and make it more clear. I bet you I could. But I don't want to mess it up. He's still cool looking, even with a sort of foggy glass dome. Anyway, that's a look at the Astrozombies. I think he was like 15, 16 bucks, something like that. Which I can't believe is the price for a 3 3/4 inch figure. It's crazy. At Target, it's $18 for those little retro G.I. Joe figures that are, you know, like this. 5 points of articulation. They're just little retro G.I. Joe figures, and they're 18 bucks a pop. That's nuts. When I was a little kid and Star Wars came out, Star Wars figures were like $2 a piece. Anyway, now they're damn near $20 a piece, and it's still the same size figure with 5 points of articulation. That's crazy. Anyway, if you guys want to pick one up, Super 7. Okay, guys, thanks for stopping back by and checking out another little monster toy. It's my other monster. He's done. Just like this video. Take it easy.